Alright guys, here's the story on why I left Florida. Keep in mind, I will have cut a few things out just because I don't want to expose too much. I want to be real and authentic, but you know, I still want to, I guess, keep it classy in a way. And yeah, I'll be cutting things out and adding a bit to it. It's probably going to be broken into two parts. Yeah, it's really hard to put things like this into words, but I felt the need to share it because this event was probably one of the biggest turning points in my life, and this is what just made me realize that I really need to focus on healing if I'm ever going to be the person I want to be, if I'm ever going to be successful, just not just financially successful, but just successful at life altogether. Yeah, so feel free to comment, put in any input, share any of your stories as well. I'm looking forward to talking to people about it, and yeah, thank you for watching. Alright, so while we're sitting here, we got some time, I figure I might give y'all a little story time about why I didn't stay in Florida, because I was definitely super excited about living in Florida, and I was thinking about starting my own business at the time. I don't know, there was just a lot that I was looking forward to about being in Florida. And my mom had actually moved out to Florida before I was even considering it. I was kind of looking at places around the Orlando area. Originally, I thought Jacksonville, because I have a super cool aunt out there, but she was basically like, look, there's a lot better places in this state than Jacksonville. So I started checking out around Orlando, and then my mom popped back into my life after a couple of years, just kind of out of nowhere. She was back in Tennessee cleaning out her storage. That way she could move the rest of her belongings back out to Florida. And it was just kind of a weird timing thing. She was also looking to start some new endeavors. Long story short there, just took the opportunity to kind of travel together and help each other out on our way out to Florida. And instead of going around the Orlando area, I decided to go around Fort Lauderdale, Miami, where she was, because like I said, I didn't really have much of a plan. I was just going for it. Long story short, man, I don't even know where to begin here. Long story short, my mom is absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah, she, I don't even know where to begin. We get out to Florida, we get parked. She's living in my trailer with me because I guess all she has is about 5 storage units full of crap. 3 storage units, excuse me. It's a bunch of storage units and no place to live. She had an RV before and ended up having to sell it because I guess she ran out of money. But yeah, long story short, I moved her into my RV for whatever freaking reason, and slowly but surely she just started taking it over. On the way down to Florida, I had a blowout that was pretty detrimental to the trailer. It ended up sucking my electric out of the wheel well and wrapping around my wheel, so it really messed my trailer up when I had that blowout. And I was looking at possibly getting it fixed while we were down there, and of course took that perfect opportunity to move all of my belongings into one of her storage units. And I remember having a gut-wrenching feeling when that was happening. I remember not really wanting to do it. She was super adamant because, you know, if we had to go drop this trailer off, you know, they were going to need to work on it. You know, we needed things out of the way. So yeah, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like we didn't really have a place to live. She didn't have a place in Florida. So anyways, yeah, emptied all of my belongings out of my trailer into her storage. And she slowly started moving all of her belongings into it. And yeah, we're out in Florida for a little bit. You know, I'm on strictly savings here. So I'm like, I need to get to work, like, ASAP before I start running through my savings. And she didn't like that whatsoever. She did not want me going to work. She wanted us teaming up. if we were going to team up, I needed to be everywhere with her and do everything she wanted to do. And yeah, it was very interesting. We got in some pretty hefty arguments, fights really, over me trying to get work out there. And yeah, slowly but surely I started getting really depressed and feeling super controlled. I finally, owned my own home, and here this woman is that hasn't been in my life the last 2 years, is just trying to run everything in my life. And I don't know, some of you that know me know about my past, but my mom was super abusive and on pills really bad when I was a kid. So I went through a lot as a kid, had a lot of trauma that involved her, and I should have cut her off a long time ago, but there was a part of me that just always wanted a relationship with her, always wanted her back in my life. And the universe was going to show me that God, the universe, whatever you like to call it, it's there. Was going to show me that I just can't do that anymore.